point Alpha.
Copy that, Alima.
Gabe, ETA, 3 minutes.
We lost all contact with the refinery 6 hours ago. No idea how long the targets have been on site. Zoom in. Sector 344.
Stop! Stop! That's our LZ. Right there.
Targets?
A paramilitary group called Red Section. They've been linked to a number of ops in the past 2 years.
Who is he?
According to his profile, he's the foreman of the refinery.
Connections? Why us?
His file has a classified section, person of interest to the Pentagon. They want a covert response, no conventional forces.
Politics. Washington doesn't want news getting out until they're ready.
They're not telling us everything. Tell them we'll go, but on my terms only.
ETA Refinery LZ. 2 minutes. Still no contact. ETA, 1 minute.
Ready.
Alima, we're locked down.
Clear.
No interference. This time, we do it my way.
Insertion point, 1 click. Switching to stealth mode.
Damn it!
Switching to IR.
I'm on the gun! Don't slow down!
Incoming! Oh, hold on!
Drop me here and head to the comm tower.
Copy that. Rendezvous in 10.
Leon, I'm inside the compound.
Copy that. Gabe, they were ready and waiting for us.
Yeah, they were waiting. But I guarantee they're not ready.
Nearing insertion point.
The refinery was definitely a front. ChemSynth was working on something called Project Dark Mirror. At this point, we have no idea what kind of project they were working on, but we've uncovered a few leads. The NSA has been monitoring ChemSynth for the past several months, trying to gain intel on a research project ChemSynth refers to as Dark Mirror. We know it has something to do with the hydroponics lab you discovered in Alaska.
The plant sample you collected is from an unknown species.
Explain.
It is distantly related to Cochleanthes amazonica, but has cellular properties I've never before seen. This sample has been gene spliced. To what effect has yet to be determined.
How do you know it's been modified?
A short snippet of material from the bacteria E. coli has been inserted here. There are other strange insertions here and here. And this splice here has us especially concerned. Not sure what organism it comes from, but we'll match it soon.
I've got another surprise. ChemSynth has operations all over North and South America. Not only do they have large stakes in petroleum, chemicals, and manufacturing, but they have also heavily invested in exporting and research. Chrysler's plants were being shipped from a company called ChemSynth Botanicals in Peru. You'll never guess who's head of security there. I didn't even recognize the name. She was gone before I started with the agency, so you can't really blame me, but something clicked. Sure enough, it's the same woman. Remember her?
Oh, he remembers her.
Addison Hargrove.
You two worked together, right?
What are you doing, Addison?
Let me go! I told you, Gabe. I have to leave.
You haven't told me anything.
I'm sorry, Gabe.
We were partners. My first year with the agency.
What happened?
She quit the agency. I don't know why. I couldn't ask her because I never saw her again. There's civilian casualties. I'm nearing the insertion point.
Reports had been coming in for 2 days. A local insurgency that had simmered for years has flared up for no good reason.
Red section's work, no doubt.
These were taken by the mop-up team at ChemSynth. Zeus has been running a face match program all night. We've got several matches, including this one. This photo was taken in Iquitos the day violence broke out. His code name is White Scorpion. He's been ID'd on 3 other Red Section ops.
2 ChemSynth locations, 2 Red Section attacks. Can't be a coincidence.
No, it can't. Whatever's going on, Addison's got herself right in the middle of it. Again. Leon, I'm heading into Iquitos now. I'll radio when I make contact with Hargrove. Logan out. Teresa, the UN peacekeepers are beginning their assault. I'm heading to the insertion point.
Your signature is on every one of these.
I told you, I was head of security. I had to sign everything.
You're holding back something and you know it. What is Project Dark Mirror? And why does Red Section want it?
I wasn't involved in the research. Look, all I know is that our group found and cultivated rare plants, analyzed them for their commercial value. As far as I knew, ChemSynth was working on a new type of DDT, a miracle pesticide that would end world hunger.
Why would Red Section want a pesticide?
I'm done here.
Give us a couple minutes.
They're getting cut down. Moving.
I'm 20 meters from the insertion point. What happened, Addison?
I've told you everything I know.
You know what I mean.
I don't know. The agency changed, I changed, I just couldn't do it anymore. Any of it.
You let her go. She's hiding something.
I know. The NSA's following her. If they find anything, they'll let us know.
We've got 2 leads. First, MI6 has been running a surveillance op in Kaliningrad. A group has been smuggling stolen goods across the border from Poland into Kaliningrad, where they're being resold by the Russian mafia. MI6 has evidence that Red Section is involved. Our second lead is here in Bosnia. Zivmovic forces have been occupying an abandoned weapons plant for the past 3 weeks. But they're not alone. Here.
Red Section.
You got it. UN peacekeepers are preparing to strike. But I'm guessing they don't know what they're getting into.
Leon, you schedule a meeting with MI6. I'll head to Bosnia.
Okay.
What's our timetable for the UN attack?
We have 48 hours.
The UN's breached the perimeter. I'm going in.
Good luck.
Thanks. I'm gonna need it. Moving along the north roof.
You should be nearing the courtyard.
Casino security is weakest right here. The entire casino is wired except for here, the rooftop along the north building. That's your insertion point.
In position. The courtyard's heavily guarded.
The Königsberg Casino is run by Viktor Yavlinsky.
Russian mafia.
MI6 has been monitoring them for months.
I've seen him before. Red Section.
The one on the right is codenamed Touchstone. So far as we can tell, he's head of Red Section Security, an elite branch within the org. We think the man on the left might be the leader.
What's their connection with Yavlinsky?
We don't know. An MI6 mole has planted several of these throughout the casino. They're short on intel to launch their own op, but they're willing to let us do it if we want to take the risk.
We can't wait. Tell them we'll do it.
So far, so good.
Radio traffic is clear.
Has Teresa checked in with the NSA yet? Any word on Hargrove's location?
Nothing. Your good friend has a gift for dropping out of sight.
She's not my friend. And don't worry. They'll find her. Follow the plan. Keep him talking. Get as much information as you can.
I'm scared, Gabe. Promise me, if anything happens, you'll find her. Promise me. I didn't know who else to turn to.
I'm listening.
This is why I left the agency. Her name is Blake.
You have a daughter? Is she...
No, Gabe, don't worry. She's not yours. She's only 10.
Then why didn't you tell me?
I didn't tell anyone. Not from the community. I couldn't afford the risk. I didn't want her to grow up with all this. I thought I would take a nice, safe job. Security. A chemical company. So stupid.
Where is your daughter, Addison?
They've taken her.
Touchstone's coming.
I see him. Gabe, he's not alone.
I know. Don't worry. I've got you covered.
She had been at boarding school for a year. We'd both fly home on holidays. She wrote every day.
You let her write?
Gabe, she's a little girl.
They searched your room in Iquitos.
They took everything. They used her letters to find her. 2 days after you helped me in Peru, I got this.
Stop it! You're hurting me!
Do as you're told.
Mom, he says to give them what they want. Ow! Stop it! Ow!
Did you come alone?
Yes, I said I would. Now where is my daughter?
What do they want, Addison?
ChemSynth wanted us to believe it was the new DDT.
You began to have doubts.
It didn't add up. The tight security, the hidden facility in Alaska. I still don't know what Project Dark Mirror is, but it's not a pesticide.
So you stole it.
The plants being synthesized for Project Dark Mirror are hybrids, genetically enhanced. This disc contains all of the gene splicing data used to create them. I can't give it to them, Gabe. They'll kill Blake.
No, they won't. Not if I can help it.
Did you bring the disc?
Where is my daughter, you bastard?
Keep them talking. And Addison, nothing's going to happen. I promise.
I've got the facility blueprints completely mapped out. This series of vents houses all of their cabling, fiber, Cat5, electrical, everything. Get me inside and I can tap into their whole network.
Let's go.
We now have a breakdown of the entire Red Section operation. Singularity's real name is Grant Morrill.
Grant Morrill. Who is he?
An accountant, believe it or not, who worked for Interpol. He audited budgets for classified projects. Turns out he did more than audit them. He kept personal copies of everything he saw, lining up future targets. 5 years ago, he left Interpol and got funding. We have no idea how. He purchased Aeroscience Integrated Technologies in Helsinki and created Red Section from scratch.
His own personal army.
Lawrence has succeeded in reverse engineering Project Dark Mirror.
Using the samples you collected in Peru, I have identified toxicodendron cells, the genetic material they are using to synthesize the plant extract.
But you still don't know what it is?
No, but we will soon. The bad news is, if we can reverse engineer it, so can Singularity.
This is it.
Hargrove's daughter, Blake. Do you think she's still alive?
As long as Singularity thinks he needs her, she has a chance. Let's go.
No surprises here. Project Dark Mirror essentially is what the President would call a weapon of mass destruction. Or more accurately, mass death.
Cochleanthes amazonica, when gene spliced with a member of the toxicodendron family, secretes an extract which can be synthesized into a very powerful nerve agent.
Nerve gas?
That's what this whole thing is about? Project Dark Mirror is nerve gas?
Sort of. But trust me, this is unlike any nerve agent we've ever seen.
Most nerve agents have limited lethality because they dissipate too quickly in the air. Project Dark Mirror is different. In aerosol form, the nerve gas binds with oxygen molecules, enabling the gas to hover in the air for long periods of time.
So it doesn't dissipate as it spreads.
No. Instead, it grows more deadly.
If Hargrove hadn't interfered, by now Red Section would have synthesized enough of it to kill half of Europe.
Goodbye, Addison.
Don't say goodbye yet.
Addison? Addison! How the hell did you... Where did you...
Wait. Let me explain. There's nothing easier than faking a death. You tell me that yourself.
How did you lie to me? How could you let me think you were dead?
Look, I didn't mean to lie to you.
Mom, what's taking you so long? Oh, Mr. Logan.
Hey, kid.
Honey, I told you to wait in the car.
I'm glad I get to see you again, Blake. I wanted to tell you something. You've got to be the bravest 10-year-old anyone's ever seen.
Thanks, Mr. Logan. But I'm 12, not 10.
Okay, hon, get in the car.
Mom!
Go.
Okay. Bye, Mr. Logan. Thanks again. Hurry up, Mom!
She's 12. Why didn't you tell me she was mine?
She's all I've got. I can't trust anyone with her. Gabe, don't.
She's my daughter!
Gabe, look at what your damned agency has done to you. Do you really want to risk putting her through that?
Mom! Come on!
Are you going to leave the agency? Leave your life behind?
Mom! Come on! Mom!
Gabe, let us go.
Goodbye, Mr. Logan! Goodbye!
Goodbye, kid.